Welcome to Debugging a Next.js app in VS Code, an autism-friendly coding tutorial where we walk slowly, clearly, and step by step. In this video, you'll learn how to set up the VS Code debugger for a Next.js app and how to pause your code on a breakpoint so you can finally see exactly what's happening under the hood. We'll do this in 4 simple steps, and I'll show you a preview now of what you'll be able to do by the end of the video. Here's the finished result. Your app pauses on the exact line you choose, your variables become visible, and you can step through your code one line at a time. By the end of this tutorial, yours will do this too. Let's get started with step 1 of 4. Step 1 of 4. Create your debugging configuration file. In your project folder, the one that contains package.json, create a new folder called .vscode. Inside that folder, make a file named launch.json. Now go to the official Next.js debugging guide and copy the full launch configuration they provide. Paste that entire block into your new launch.json file. This gives VS Code all the instructions it needs to attach a debugger to both the server and the browser. Pause the video if you want more time here. When you're ready, let's move on to step 2. Step 2 of 4. Select the full stack debugging profile. In VS Code, go to View and then Run and Debug. On the left side, you'll see a drop-down at the top of the Run and Debug panel. Click that drop-down and choose Next.js Debug Full Stack. This tells VS Code that when we start debugging, it should open the server and the browser together and listen for breakpoints in both. That's the entire setup for step 2. Let's continue. Step 3 of 4. Set your first breakpoint. Open your page.js file, or whichever file renders when your app loads. Find a line that always runs, like a component's return statement or a log. Click in the left gutter next to the line number. You should see a solid red dot, which means the breakpoint is active. A hollow dot means it didn't bind correctly, but a solid red one means the debugger will pause right here as soon as this code runs. This step is quick but important. Once your breakpoint is set, we're ready for step 4. Step 4 of 4. Start debugging and hit your breakpoint. Go to the top left menu icon in VS Code, open it, choose Run, and then select Start Debugging. VS Code now launches your Next.js app with debugging turned on. When the browser opens, refresh the page, or click whichever triggers the line you marked. The debugger will pause exactly on your red breakpoint, and you'll see the yellow highlight showing the current line of execution. Your call stack and variable values will appear on the left. Let's recap everything we did. First, we created a .vscode folder and added a launch.json file using the official Next.js config. Next, we opened Run and Debug and selected the Next.js debug full stack profile. Third, we added a breakpoint in page.js. And fourth, we started the debugger through the Run menu, refreshed the browser, and watched the debugger pause on our chosen line. That's the entire debugging loop, and now you can use it on every Next.js project you build. Thanks for watching. Let's keep learning and growing together. Subscribe for more.